have a look at one of the greatest goals I've seen on this ground. That's deliberate. That's majestic. Sheer brilliance. Sheer brilliance. That's all you can say about that piece of football from a talented footballer. Absolutely unsavable. Absolutely magnificent.
Hey, what's up guys? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where or when you are listening to this. Welcome to another edition of Second Yellow. Today joining me is Stuart, Candice, Liam and Marco, and we're doing something a little bit different but something you all can get involved in. Hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to leave a like.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I like the way that most of it starts with laughs. What'd you say, Stuart? Anyway, guys, welcome again for another week. Always a pleasure to have you guys back. As always, Alex Ferguson of football, Candy Cane, say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
We have our co-host elect, the Black Sedan, aka X6, aka X8. What other nicknames I got for you? Liam, say what's up to everybody.
Pep Guardiola of football, you know me,
Hey,
the guru, the master.
The fraud.
No, because I'm the youngest in the group. The baby.
No, you
the
called
baby
yourself
face
Pep.
assassin. What else you want?
We also have
you might be
Mr.
young,
Ajax.
but I think you might not have baby face.
Yeah, probably not.
We have Mr. Ajax, aka the Tottenham fan in disguise, Marco.
Hello, everybody.
And
Low.
Mr. Gooner Goggles himself, Stuart.
Hey, man. Yeah, my whole team's just Arsenal players.
That would be hilarious.
I would be surprised, you know.
Sure, if you could do an 11 of that would be hilarious.
So basically,
But you can't have an English player because, you know.
Tony Adams, what are you talking about? Ashley Cole, what are you talking about?
Oh, you would actually call me. Oh.
The White Pele? The Romford Pele?
The white Pele.
if we all, if you guys are confused why the arguments are going,
We could just get banned from YouTube just for commenting the white Pele.
The Romford Pele, then fine.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with me tonight,
Ray
but I'm
Parlour.
back. Let's hope it stays.
so we have a we have a little bit of fun tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. Instead of picking our conventional team as we've done the previous 2 weeks, we've got a little something different. Candice, do you just want to explain the criteria?
Okay, so on Twitter, when lockdown started and everyone needed something to talk about, football related, there was a thread going around on your Premier League 11, but each player had to be from a different country. You couldn't pick two players from the same country. And obviously it was arguments and whatnot, but it kept people entertained for a couple of days. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at a Premier League 11, and each person has to be from one country, and no country can be named twice.
Until everybody ran out of beer like Stuart did. All right, so we're gonna go position by position. Then you can just give your player and what nationality he's from, and yeah, let's have a little bit of fun. Marco, do you want to kick us off this week? Your goalkeeper,
sure.
and what nationality?
Unfortunately, I have two. I couldn't choose between the two of them because it was too tight for me.
Coin flip. You gotta go
from
one.
Denmark. Well, I would have to go with the big man, the Great Dane,
Oh,
Peter
okay.
Schmeichel.
Casper, what?
Ah.
He's scored more Premier League titles than Steven Gerrard.
True. Shots fired early on.
Fact.
So
There's
we
a
got
lot of people that have those.
Yeah, true.
Robert Huth has more Premier League titles.
That is true. So we got Denmark on the board. Peter Schmeichel's not a bad shout. I did flirt with
And
Peter
he's-
Schmeichel.
And he's got more Champions League cups than Arsenal.
What?
What? I didn't hear any of that.
He's got more Champions League trophies than Arsenal.
Well, that's
You
fair
don't
enough.
have Wi-Fi in South Africa.
Oh.
Marco's from South London. This is the second week I've said it.
He's not, man.
He is. He lives in he lives there I don't know, by the
There
railway
by-
line.
Oh, next to Johannesburg. Fair.
Joesburg. Anyway, Iggs, give me your goalkeeper then.
I think it was a no-brainer. There is not many good Czech Republic players in the Premier League. Apart
Yeah.
from
You didn't need to use. Okay, good point.
if someone put Milan Baros in their team, I'm gonna slap. There's no excuse.
Milan Baros. Stuart, what did you? Which goalkeeper did you go with?
Peter Cech
Jens
from
Lehmann.
the Czech
Jens
Republic. No,
It's-
don't have Jens. Never liked Jens. Czech from Czech.
I know name for name. Czech from Czech.
Peter from the Republic.
Candy Cane.
I went with David De Gea,
You.
and you'll see why. Oh, you'll see why. You'll see why. But I went with De Gea.
Why? You
Okay.
got other Czech players in your team or other
No,
Danes in your
I
team?
didn't need a Czech. I got better players than the Danish and the Czech. I
So
didn't
you
need
went
them.
with.
You went with Dave. Okay.
So you went with. You went with
Yeah,
Milan Baros.
I went with De Gea because I also tried to change it up from what I've been picking lately from the other two teams. So I've also been looking at some other names who could have probably been in the other two teams as well. But yeah, I went with De Gea for that one.
Okay.
Similar one. There's no surprises who I picked.
Jangles, who did you go with? Peter Cech.
Peter Cech, obviously. It's like Ike said, how many players from Czech Republic actually made it big in the
Yeah.
Premier League? So I immediately used that position.
Easy. That
I
was
tried
the
to
easiest
use-
one for me. I didn't even think.
I tried to use well, I won't say lesser countries, but we'll get to that.
I definitely tried
the only-
to change mine up. I didn't want to use the same as my best 11 or whatnot. I tried to.
Then use Mark
only-
Bosnich from Australia. I mean,
No,
this,
it's
is the
fine.
best, this is the best Premier
You
League
don't-
team you can come up with.
No, we'll see. You'll see.
You
But anyway, let's continue. Candice, you started with a big nation, so I'm gonna give you first pick at a centre back.
Oh, my centre backs was Nemanja Vidic and Vincent Kompany, Serbia and Belgium.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's not a bad one.
But I needed my Serbian.
You
you
needed
get
another
somewhere else.
Serbian?
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
which
yeah, I
Serbian
also
you
know,
went for.
yeah.
And
Me
I'm
too.
not
me
going
too.
for that Serbian.
But yeah, that was my two centre backs. Again, like I said, I could have maybe picked Rio or whatnot, but I'm trying to test myself here. So Vidic Kompany.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. It's not bad at all.
That's a good back three. Come on.
It is. It is. Not gonna lie,
Not-
solid.
not
Minus
too
De Gea.
Yeah. It's a good
I almost
centre
saw
back.
both of you, but I'd rather not. Let's just carry on.
No, this is a PG show, Candice.
Yeah, I know. I
Um,
remember.
Stuart, give your centre backs.
I went with Serbia and I went with England, and that's Terry and Vidic.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't need any other English players.
So wait until you see where I used my English player. Of all the English players in all the Premier League.
Marco,
Ruben Jamie Vardy.
what centre backs did you go with?
I went with Vidic and Toby Alderweireld.
Toby.
Okay.
For your Belgium.
Okay.
You chose Toby over Company.
Actually, yeah, you're
Yeah,
a madman. Sorry,
that's
you're mad.
yeah, that's crazy. That's
You're
I'm
mad.
going
That's
off
mad.
on there, Liam.
You're mad.
That's
You're
mad.
mad. You're mad. You're mad.
Actually,
I
actually,
don't even know why I said, ooh,
actually,
that's poor. That's poor.
You're mad.
Yeah, well,
actually, the only reason why I went with Toby was because I had to make a concession. It was actually my other Belgian player was actually a midfielder, but then I
But still, a Belgian
to
him
switch it
over
up.
company.
Yeah, but it's a Belgian, so you could go
Yeah.
company,
I
no
don't-
problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You could still pick him.
To-
Okay,
to
but
be-
Marco,
to be-
we
to be-
respect your
to be
choice, Marco.
to be honest, me personally, I prefer Alderweireld over company.
Okay. We
I'm not
respect
saying
your
he's a better
choice,
player, really,
but
but
you're wrong.
I just prefer it.
told you, Tottenham fan in
Yeah.
disguise.
Morne hit the nail on the head in the beginning, and you said that was a cheap shot, bro. You just named it like maybe the 8th
Gosh.
best Tottenham centre back.
Eggs, who did you go with?
I went with. I went with Van Dijk and company.
No, no, you did not. What?
No,
You're wrong.
no,
I respect
no.
your
And
choice,
hold
but
on,
you're wrong.
Liam,
Hold on.
Liam,
I'm out,
Liam,
I'm
Liam,
out.
and you call yourself
Liam.
and you call yourself a United fan, Liam.
Wait,
You're
man.
Liam.
Wait,
You know what?
wait,
Mate,
No,
I'm out.
rescind it,
I'm
Liam.
out.
Do you know
Hold-
why? Do you know why? Do you know
No,
why?
Liam,
Do you
you've
know
been
why?
trying to
Hold
push
on,
this
hold
agenda
on.
from week 1.
Hold on. Listen, yeah. How many amazing Dutch players played in
A
the
lot.
Premier League? No,
A
wait,
lot.
Van Nistelrooy.
A lot.
wait.
Stuart.
I can tell. You're gonna say everyone, and I can replace them with someone with a nationality better. The
No,
only
I
Dutch
doubt it.
player,
Yeah, but this is why-
I wanted to put in my team, apart from Van Dijk, was Van Persie. But
And
I just couldn't
Bergkamp?
put him.
Bergkamp?
I don't really
Yeah.
I don't really like Bergkamp like that, to be honest. And Bergkamp still doesn't get over.
Liam, out of all
Doesn't
like
get in the team.
almost 3 decades of Premier League, 3 decades of centre back,
What do you mean?
3 decades,
Colo Torres.
and you pick Van Dijk.
What do you want?
Colo.
Extra? Come on.
Colo Torre.
Hey, you guys, don't be Colo.
You know what? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna find out what nationality I have at the end, and that will probably change. I'm gonna find out what nationality I have at the end, and it will change. We'll see.
Okay.
So maybe you're gonna laugh at mine, but I went
With
with
Van
a
Dijk and
s-
Sammy Hopia,
I went with the
because you're a
I went-
closet Liverpool fan.
the one time I could have picked Van Dijk, I actually didn't.
Pick
I went I went Vidic, and I went just so I can, because I saved the pictures of him, Lucas Radebe,
Oh,
South African.
That's not bad. Hey, that's fine. It's better than Van Dijk. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well,
I'm
no,
joking.
no.
I'm joking. But yeah, I think Vidic was an easy choice for people because
Well, there's another
Yeah.
Serbian,
Iggs, because he's got Serbia as his right back.
yeah,
100%. Iggs, give us your right back.
Do both.
Oh come on, man! You're gonna love this. You're gonna love my left back. My right back's Ivanovic, and my left back is Dennis Irving.
Hey! Oh, you're back in my good book there, Liam.
That was because it was between him or Roy Keane and flipping Robbie.
Yeah, you're
Robbie
back
Keane.
in my good book. You're back in my good books.
Liam, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Why?
I'm not sure what's happening right now.
What did I do?
Nothing. You good. Well done, Liam. High five.
I'm
High
alright.
five.
Stuart, your left back and right back.
Mine are very contentious, but I'm not gonna take a Serbian over Vidic, so that's not happening. And I'm not taking Company over another Argentinian. So I went Lauren, Cameroon, got to represent Africa as my right
Ooh,
back,
Lauren, okay.
and I went Risa as my left back from Norway.
I went Risa
John
too.
on
Well
a
done.
Risa.
I also went John on a Risa. High five.
Virtual high five.
Yeah.
Well, social distance high five.
Social distance across the continent. Across the continent, high five. Yeah.
But still on the same continent, which is
Yeah,
the
but
first that
still
we've been in for a long time.
Well, that's true. That's so true.
Marco, who's your left back and right back?
I had Dennis Irwin from Ireland, and
Nice.
my right back's a bit of a contention because I actually had two Chelsea players, two Chelsea players and one United player. But I think I'm going to go for the United player, which is Rafael from Brazil. Just to throw him in there. But my two Chelsea players that I had Celestine Babayaro and Jeremy from Cameroon. Just to throw
Babayaro was a left. Babayaro was a left back though.
Yeah, but he could play right back as well. But I went for Rafael from Brazil.
Hey,
Rafael.
Rafa. Hey, Rafa. That's not a good.
Yeah, Rafael.
If you want to pick someone in a fight, it's not a bad one.
Rafael from Brazil.
You're talking about the twins, yeah? You're talking about one of the twins.
Fabio, it was Fabio as well. One went to QPR and one went to
Fabio
France.
and Rafael.
Yeah, now they're both in France.
Yeah, Rafael's in France. Yeah, Rafael's in
I-
France.
Well, one's gone back to.
I actually
Yeah,
don't
he's
have a
definitely
Brazilian.
got some.
That's weird. I just noticed that now. Forgot about Brazil.
Hmm.
Candice, who we know your left back is Risa.
Yeah,
What's your right
so
back?
my left back Risa, I was gonna go with Owen, but I went with Risa, and my right back is Gary Neville.
You used your
Neville.
English one on Neville.
I actually sat there and I said, yeah, that's what I said. What did I just tell you in the beginning? You like of all the English players in the Premier League, I used my English on Neville.
You fight
I
for Owen. You fight for Owen 1 week,
Yeah,
and now you pick
but-
Neville as your English right
yeah,
back.
because just because.
Owen's Irish.
Yeah, no, but she didn't even use Owen at left back.
Yeah,
You
okay,
don't-
No,
I
I
didn't.
know
def-
why. I know why.
I told, you know why, but you also, I told you, I'm trying to broaden it out now. You know, I love Dennis Owen, but we're broadening. it.
Fair
Dennis
enough.
Owen, Dennis Owen is too good to be in this squad.
Whoa, Liam, you hear that? Yeah,
Mhm.
Liam and Marco
though.
too good to be
Yeah.
in the squad.
Hmm.
I don't.
I can't believe you guys have missed out on Laureano Bisan Eteme Maya. I mean, yes, guys.
Who are you referring to, Stuart?
All of
Lauren,
us.
my right back from Cameroon.
Who, Lauren?
Lauren.
Yeah, but my Cameroonian was Jeremy.
I would have probably gone Jeremy over Lauren.
Yeah, I got Lauren all day. Invincible squad. What are you talking about?
Jeremy was part of
Right,
the Galacticos.
Yeah, but that's in Spain.
Just saying.
Who did you, Mona? Who did you pick? keep
So I
on
went.
breaking
I
off
went
here.
on my. No, you good. You good. I went with my English left back, Ashley Cole.
Okay.
I used up.
King
I
Cashley.
used King Cashley. No doubt. I tried it to look. I'll look more Chelsea, but anyway. Ashley Cole is my left back, and I actually waste my Spanish player on my right back. But I
Oh,
went
Dave.
Dave. I went Dave.
Oh my
Dave,
God.
Dave.
You went?
Cesar Azpilicueta.
Azpilicueta.
Oh my god.
I won't waste my Spanish player there.
Yeah, and you want to tell me David De Gea was a waste? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did flirt with Stuart. I can't lie. I did flirt with Lauren. How do you say his name?
Lauren.
Eggs.
I
I
mean,
did.
his name is Laureano Bisan Eteme Maya.
We know him as Lauren.
Yeah.
I did
Lauren.
flirt with Ivanovic as well. So, but I did the rest of my team, and I had right back left, and I ended up with Dave. But yeah,
I
it is.
also- Yeah.
Azpilicueta.
Okay.
Am I allowed to choose Lauren as
Awesome.
Cameroon, even though he's also a Spanish national?
No.
Has
he's
he
a
played for
Spanish
Spain?
If
No,
he played
Did he not play for Cameroon?
No,
Yeah,
he
he
played
played
for
for
Cameroon,
he's
didn't
Yeah,
you?
he played for
Yeah,
Cameroon.
but
that's
he's
fine.
also a Spanish national.
That's
Yeah, but who did he
No,
play
he's not.
for?
No.
Yeah, but it's who he played for.
No. When he played international football,
Only for Cameroon.
he wore the colours of the Indomitable
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lions.
Okay.
Exactly,
No, I'm
so-
just checking.
yeah,
I'm just
so-
checking. You know, I don't want you guys to like jump down my throat like later and
And
say,
be like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
you
you
I'm half Spanish."
No,
Okay,
it's
okay. Let's move on. let's move on to the midfield. Are we just doing a midfield 3, midfield
Up to
4,
you.
or are we going
Whatever
to
you
the mid-
chose
the
in
mid-
your
wingers?
team. So Marco, you kick us off with your midfield.
Okay, I had a midfield. Oh, well, now that I've changed my formation, I went for midfield 4. My Argentinian went to Veron. My Englishman went to Scholes. My Spanish went to Cesc, and my Portuguese went to Ronaldo.
Wait, your Spanish
That's
to
not
who?
a bad.
Cesc.
Cesc Fabregas.
Cesc.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad
Fabregas.
midfield. It's a very classy midfield.
It's okay.
It's a
okay.
very
It's not
Veron
classy
really-
is
midfield.
Veron
Nah,
for
if-
me didn't cut it.
No, I think Veron was one of those wasted talents, but he definitely has the talent.
Can play that
just
left
didn't
winger
cut it.
role as well.
For me,
Yeah, go Marco.
Veron. I thought he was played out of position, but the games that he did play, he did show his
Yeah, he was
class.
class,
I
definitely.
just don't
yeah,
think he was given. I just don't think he was given enough opportunity and time. I think if he had stayed a little bit longer, I think we would have seen the best of him.
I don't think we also played the best formation around Veron, but I definitely think he was a class player. It's just never ever got to his potential of where he could have been.
Yeah,
Was he
in
better
England,
at Chelsea
in
or
England.
better at United, in your opinion?
I don't think he was better at either. I
He
don't think he was his best. I don't think he was.
That's why he's not in my team.
Unfortunately, his time in England wasn't we didn't see the best of him. I think his time in Italy, we saw the player
he
that he
suited
was
Italian
in
football.
Lazio
Mm-hmm.
and whatever. But I think his time in England, I think he had a better time at United than at Chelsea.
He definitely suited the Italian game a lot better. But he's not a player I regret signing. I'm glad we signed him. It didn't work out. There's lots of players I regret, but Veron isn't one of them. It just didn't work.
No, Veron isn't one of them. But that was just my opinion. I did have 2 honourable mentions in the midfield, but unfortunately they couldn't cut it with the other.
It's a very slinky midfield, Marco. I didn't expect that from you. It's very slinky.
What does slinky mean?
I've done it.
like slinky's
What does
like
slinky
classy,
mean?
like the pinpoint passes, the like poetry in motion kind of players. He has
Can we use
many of
silky
those.
instead of slinky?
Silky.
Very
No, I like
slinky.
slinky. No, I like slinky.
Slinky. Oh
I
my
think I get it.
Okay,
I get it from
next.
the Egyptians.
Who's
Okay,
next?
anyway.
Who's next?
Stuart, give your midfield.
I got 3: Keane, Ireland; Yaya Toure, Ivory Coast; and Kevin De
Nice.
Bruyne, Belgium.
Nice.
Oof.
I was gonna put
It's a bit
KDB as well.
nasty. By the way, Stuart, who's you haven't used your French player yet, have you?
No,
Obviously
I know exactly
not. You'll know when
we
he's coming.
obviously know.
I know it.
I think me and Stuart have the same French player, but I was
I think
actually
you
I
surprised
think
that you.
I
we
hope
all have the same.
French
I
player.
think we all have the same French player. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
obviously
100%.
Sylvain Waltord.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Does anyone have
Except
that
for you,
now, by the way?
Mornay. Except for you, Mornay's French player is Nicola.
Anelka? No, I didn't.
Anelka.
No,
Shame.
Can't be wasted.
Oh.
France can't. Iggs, why you say, like you're gonna
No,
waste your
no,
French
no, no,
player?
no.
He's
No, I
like,
was
you're really
thinking-
gonna pick Nicholas and Alka.
No, I was thinking who I left out, but I'm cool.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a
go,
not bad,
Candice.
Stuart. Stuart, I think you and I have very similar team. I think we got half our team the same, easily.
I'm gonna go with mine because mine is also very similar to Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cote d'Ivoire. What a
Yes.
player. Kevin De Bruyne, Belgium. And then my last pick, I went for the Bison, the Ghanaian, Michael Essien.
Oh,
That's a good pick, man.
That's a good
Yep.
pick.
that is a good pick. That is a good pick. Yeah.
That's the only kind of make.
I must say, I have noticed. Sorry, Liam, before you kick off, but I have noticed that between Stuart and Mornay, they do have the ugly players in there. When I mean by ugly players, they have the players that are more disruptive.
Yeah.
throughout the play. They don't have ball players.
Yes,
if you
yes,
know what
yeah,
I mean.
I
But
agree.
Kevin De
Yeah.
Bruyne is
Bro-
a ball player.
Yeah, other than De Bruyne, other than
Yeah.
De Bruyne.
Yaya
Yaya
Toure, not a
Yaya
ball player.
Toure.
Kevin
No,
De
yeah,
Bruyne.
both.
Ashley
But would
Ashley
you,
Cole
but would you
bombing down the
consider
left
Yaya
wing.
Toure but would you consider Yaya Toure a playmaker or a destroyer? If you know what I mean.
But
I think
both.
He's both. That's what
He's a
makes him so
hybrid.
great. He's both.
Both.
That's
The
why he's
guy's
so
an
good.
absolute machine.
Beast. Yeah.
That's
he's
why I have.
amazing.
Yeah,
it-
definite. I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing. He was a great box-to-box player, but I'm just saying, like, what would you class him as? Would you class him as? I mean, Keane, you would say, is a destroyer than a ball player, and you would say, what was Vieira? What was Vieira? Ball
Vieira
player
was a
or destroyer?
Vieira was a hybrid, I think, as
He
well.
was
as
a
Vieira
Vieira.
hybrid.
was-
Yeah.
What was
Vieira
Vieira
was
was
both.
probably the first box to box we've seen in
Yeah.
the sense of defensively and like
And
creating.
and can
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
No,
Give a
that
killer
I would say
ball.
was Brian Robson. Brian Robson was the first box to
Oh,
box.
true.
Yes,
true.
Brian Robson was definitely the first box to box. Definitely.
The
Yeah,
same
but
thing
we're
we said
talking about-
what's that Liverpool coon? What's his name
Who you
again?
talking-
The one that hates Pogba. Graham Souness.
How
as
could
Graham
well.
I-
Souness. Yeah, but,
Oh, yeah.
Graham Souness was a destroyer. I wouldn't say Graham Souness was a proper
Yeah.
playmaker. I wouldn't say he had the
Mm.
passing range of Brian Robson. He was
Yeah,
To
yeah.
use Candice's
just
words, he
break
was not a
things
slinky player.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, my midfield. I think I've heard certain names as well. Can anyone hear me?
Yes?
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. So I had Scholes, Yaya Toure, and David Silva. He was my Spanish player because I
Oof,
feel like
oof.
I think he's possibly been the best Spanish player in the Premier League over the last decade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by far.
And then obviously go on.
I would agree and disagree. I would say Cesc for me. I would
No.
just say coming in as a young
I can't
Yeah, I
say
like-
Cesc.
I did
Coming
like
in
Cesc
as young as-
well here.
Cesc coming in as young as he was, 16, 17, to take the captaincy from Vieira and to really take the Arsenal midfield by the scruff
Hold
of
on.
the neck and really
You see,
push
by the
push
way,
the
he-
team forward.
he took that Arsenal captaincy because they knew he was going to leave. So they tried to use that as a way to like, oh, you're our captain, please stay. Because he left the next year. But
That is.
No, he never. No, he never. He was the captain for ages. I mean, he broke into their midfield at 17.
he didn't win anything.
He replaced Vieira.
He's a
Fair
two-time
enough,
Premier League
fair enough.
champion.
I
what are
mean-
you talking about?
With
Both
Chelsea.
with Chelsea.
Not
but
with
still.
Arsenal, the team that we're hearing about his reign. David Silva is the best Spanish player in the last decade and in the Prem forever and ever. Amen. But
Fernando Torres.
relax.
No.
He didn't win anything either with Liverpool in his best time. But yeah, and then out wide.
Did he win it?
Who?
No,
He didn't
so
win anything
so
with
what? So,
Liverpool.
no. Sorry, Liam. You said you had Cesc.
No, he didn't
Sorry,
have
you-
Cesc. David
No.
Silva.
Sorry, yeah.
David Silva, Yaya, Toure,
Yeah.
and Scholes as my midfield three.
Yeah, I also flirted with the Silva. I really did. Ew, that was
Candice, who did you
And
go
you
with?
went to Gea over Czech.
no. I had Ronaldo. I didn't need him. There's lots of midfielders. I went Ronaldo, Yaya, and Keane.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano, yeah, as
Yeah,
a
Cristiano. Yeah,
as a
Why am I hearing
midfield
I
three.
need to hear more midfielders. Are you playing Ronaldo in centre mid?
Yeah, I'm playing in midfield. I have to. And I'm doing it. I'm doing
Doesn't make
it.
sense.
Technically, at
What?
United, he did play in the midfield. So
Centre midfield.
Not
I'm
centre
game.
mid.
Yeah, I didn't play him centre mid. I mean, I played a very weird 4-4, very weird 4-3-3. It's very weird.
So, Candice, what's it? Ronaldo, Keane, and
And yeah.
Yaya. Yo, this three
Yaya.
of us went for Yaya.
Yeah, but it's an easy pick. How many
Yeah.
great? Yeah.
That's easy.
hey, Didier Drogba.
But when
Solomon
you come,
Kalou. What are you talking about?
duh, we forgot about him. Damn.
Don't forget about Didier.
Don't forget about Wilfred Zaha.
Don't forget about
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Swedish
nah.
Zlatan.
As good as
Nah.
good as Zaha is, I don't think he's in the same rate as the other Cameroon,
No,
other
no,
Ivory
no.
Coast.
Not even.
Yeah,
No,
Javin,
obviously,
Javinho, and them.
Even Abue.
Javinho, you'll
Emmanuel
never
Emmanuel Abuye.
find. Blah,
You'll
blah,
be
blah,
catching
blah,
straws
blah.
now.
Arsenal
How did I
legend.
miss Emmanuel Abuye?
Did he's actually my second team, I think. No, he's not. I lied. Did
And I must say, do you know which nationality nobody has picked, and there has been one or two decent players from that nation. There's no Nigerian players.
Yeah, I
No,
just
Yeah.
think
JJ.
JJ would make it in there for me. And who else? Yakubu.
Not a chance.
Are you Benny
Ah,
Yakubu? Hey, he was a goal
listen.
scorer.
Yakubu.
I'm surprised.
No
Morning, I'm
Benjani.
surprised.
Zimbabwean.
John-
Worry.
John Obi.
John
Mikau.
Obi.
John Obi,
Mikau.
the Nigerian king.
The slowest
Ob-
ball I've met in my life.
Over Fenny Martins, the oldest 19-year-old you've ever seen in your life.
I'm hearing he's still in the youth academy. Hey.
There's only one Nigerian that anybody would go for in their Premier League team, and that's Nwankwo Kanu. I don't want to hear it.
After he's done.
I don't want to hear it.
We could have even put Adebayo for Togo, you know. How many Togolese players do you know? Come
I
on.
don't
That
care.
goal he scored
I
against
don't need to
Arsenal
know
goes
anymore.
down as the best goal I've ever seen.
Was it the goal or the celebration?
Probably the best celebration you'll ever
was
see in
so
Premier League
rude.
history.
I loved it. I loved it.
Sprint down the pitch and celebrate in front of the Arsenal fans. Come on.
They got
If I can find
injured like 5
merchandise with
minutes
that,
later,
yeah.
had cramp and
Oh.
came off. He's a twat.
Did they not win?
No, they didn't
What?
win actually.
You're lying.
Has everybody
Arteta scored the winning goal. It was 2-1 Arsenal.
No way.
has everybody
No, I
said
don't
in
know. I'm
midfield?
just chatting shit.
Yeah. That is.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
What-
my strikers.
1 second,
my
Marco.
front-
Marco, 1 second. I guarantee that. Well, I'm shocked that Ronaldo picks in the midfield, but I can guarantee the front three is gonna have all the same nationalities, 100%.
I
You think so?
guarantee you they won't.
I also don't think so. I think there's gonna be an odd one on each person.
Anyway, Marco, go
Okay,
with
Marco,
your.
go. Yeah, go, Marco.
My front two goes for the French man Henry. It was tight
God.
between. I was gonna between Henry and Cantona for me, but Henry shaded it with as my French player,
Obviously.
and my Dutch player went to Bergkamp.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, you went to the Arsenal pairing.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's a North London fan.
Unfortunately, I didn't want to go with Van Persie or and I didn't want to go with Van Nistelrooy.
Nistelrooy.
So
Marco, I got a question. So do you secretly want to be a Gooner or do you want to be a Spurs fan?
Yeah, I'm also confused now.
Somewhere in North London, for sure.
Well, I mean, those two picks are like 100 times better than the manure that he served up last week with Zola and flipping. There's Ferdinand and others. So Marco, you've done well.
That's
I'm
Arsenal.
sorry, but unfortunately, when it comes to Bergkamp, I just admire him as a player. Unfortunately, I don't like the club that he played for, but you have to give respect for the player he was.
What, didn't he play for
And
your club?
He did play for Ajax. Yes, he did.
Okay, just
But
checking.
His English club.
And yeah, his English club, and Henry was just one of those players that, I mean, if you love football, you have to like Thierry Henry. Unfortunately.
He's the
Iggs,
best
are you
player
taking-
Premier League's ever had.
Iggs, are you taking notes on Bergkamp? Yeah,
Iggs is
he's
our fan.
completely he's completely gone. Bergkamp shocked him.
Yeah.
Bergkamp, I just think was just one of those what had probably one of the best first touches ever.
Yeah.
And his
Definitely.
technique was just great. His
That goal
technique
against
was
I just got
Newcastle.
kicked out. My AirPod died. What did you say? Am I taking notes?
Yeah, exactly.
You heard
I
that.
already know my team.
Go
Like my forwards.
with your
Van
friend.
Dijk is your Dutch.
We just saying, yeah.
My
Iggs, go with your.
strikers,
Yeah, go.
come on, of course. I got to do this for Stuart. Not even just for Stuart. I got to do it for the whole world. It has to be Thierry Henry on the left.
Of
Yeah.
course.
If you've used your French player up already, then I don't know what in there. Like there has been really good French players, but come on, to the level of Henry, be
No.
serious.
Yeah.
And then up top, of course, you lot know my Argentinian phenomenon, Kun
Yep.
Aguero. And then
Yeah.
of course you've got to put the only Ballon d'Or winner in the Premier League in the last 50
Forever.
Because Michael Owen somehow done jazz and got it. But Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's my front three. And if I don't,
Okay.
to be honest, in my eyes,
actually-
if your
but-
front
but
three is
actually-
not like that, then I don't think it's better than that.
I got the
I ha-
exact same front three.
But to be
Okay,
fair, I
I
don't know.
had the
I-
same three players,
But this-
but not. I had the same three players, but obviously not in that order. The only ad I had up front was I had Ruud van Nistelrooy
what?
with Henry and Kun. Yes, the best
No.
finisher in the Premier League. He was the best finisher in the Premier League.
Over Bergkamp.
Man,
A best
but you've got-
finisher, definitely.
Ugh.
Finisher. I'm not saying a
No.
player. As a finisher, no one was better than Ruud in the box.
I would have probably got Van Persie for Ruud.
I did think about Vamp. I did.
No.
I did definitely.
Nah, I think I do agree with Candice's thing that Van Nistelrooy was the best finisher, but in terms of Dutch play, I would have taken Bergkamp over Van Nistelrooy any day of the week.
I didn't want to take both Arsenal players. I had to branch out a little bit.
Oh, fine.
Stuart, give your front three.
I had to concede and go Kun. My
Nice.
opinion. That's why I didn't have Zabaleta as my right back, and I went with Lauren instead. I
Okay.
went Bergkamp because, like
Nice.
Marco said, he's a phenomenal football player, and he makes you fall in love with football.
Yeah, he does. He
And
does. True.
Henri.
No, he's a good footballer actually. I don't know. You know, it's my hatred for Bergkamp. Sorry for intruding. I don't even hate him. Yeah, I just had a debate with someone about Dennis
Excuse
Bergkamp,
me.
and they overrated him a bit too much. So I think it's boiling over. Dennis Bergkamp is
Nah,
a phenomenal footballer. I just don't think he's an all-and-out striker though. I
Yeah.
just don't think he's up there with
But
my
I don't
best
think.
strikers.
But I don't think
'cause-
Bergkamp. But let's also think about. I mean, sometimes you have a striker who's in your team not because he bangs in goals, like a Van Nistelrooy or Henry, who's just an out-and-out goal scorer. But Bergkamp he made. I just think that he was in. I would use Bergkamp's arrival to Arsenal the same way Cantona's arrival at United, where he just changed the club, and he just made that team tick. for
Yeah,
me.
but you can arguably
don't-
say that Henri's not as much out and
Yeah.
out striker. Every time he got the ball, it was mostly on the left, like on
but
the
he scored
touch
Yeah,
line.
but if you look at
Yeah, I know he scored
Yeah, but he
goals,
Scored
but
scored
I'm
goals,
saying
but if you look
175
at
goals.
But if you look
That's-
at if you look at how many assists Bergkamp got in that team, and how many times he made that he just made that whole team move with his movement and his passing. He was just phenomenal in it.
I'm not
I don't know. I
not
don't know any striker in the Premier League era that have 94 assists.
I'm not knocking Bergkamp, but I think I would have got
I'm not
94
gonna lie,
assists
only
playing
had
with
20 in
Henri.
the Prem one season.
Yeah, he did. But Bergkamp has 94 assists in his Premier League career, which is 315 games. And
I think
that's more than David Silva, his job is to create goals.
Remember,
was
David
more,
Silva's last few years, he's been playing centre mid. He evolved.
His job is to create goals.
No, of course, but David Silva, as you got older, they moved him further away from the goal, and instead he started to
Yeah.
but
play
That's
more
true.
like a Scholes and conduct the play.
But
Silva
I do
doesn't.
think
He
again
can
we're
still
looking
play
again
10,
at those
but he
different
doesn't play 10.
eras. Different eras. You gotta
When
go
Spain
back
won
to
the-
every time.
Okay, yeah, no, true. But for a striker to have 94 assists is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
No,
phenomenal.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got Henri on the left, Bergkamp on the right, Aguero up front.
when Spain won the World Cup in the best World Cup ever staged in South Africa.
That was the worst World Cup.
Liam, shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, Liam. You shut your
Only
mouth.
because-
Mm-mm.
Only because England drew with USA and drew with Algeria,
I
and
was
like
about to
didn't.
swear that was the worst World Cup. Vuvuzelas,
Mhm.
for real,
I
No, no, no.
taking a piss.
English,
Oh, I hated it.
England's highlight of the 2010 World Cup was drinking Mitchell's Dry in the waterfront before the game
Yeah.
had even kicked off. I never forget. I went to the waterfront to try and watch the game, and
Of
you go
course,
to
like
Mitchell's.
Of
X,
course,
the other
Mitchell was
day you
great.
were.
That's
Yeah,
not even
but
close to being the most incredible thing England fans have done. In the 2015-16 cricket season,
no,
over 5
no.
days at Newlands, England fans drank all of it in day one.
No,
That's
I'm just
crazy.
saying. I'm just saying the team, the England team in the World Cup didn't do anything, but the fans' greatest show in
The
that World
fans
Cup,
were
or
great.
the English greatest performance, was that they drank Mitchell's Dry before the kickoff, where the Mitchells actually closed the doors and they said, "We got nothing left to sell. Sorry, lads, go to another pub."
Yeah,
But X,
when
the
you
other
come
day
into
you
South Africa with pounds and like a beer is what, like
70p.
$20 back then.
A
And it
beer's
was
a
like
pound.
a
A beer's
pound.
like a pound. Yeah, it's a pound
Yeah.
beer. Yeah.
Well, it
I
was.
can
Yeah,
understand
it
why
was
these
back then.
guys are drinking like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
What
there
was you
was.
gonna say? You said my name
I
a
was
couple
I
times.
was saying that you told me the other day that you like the Jabulani ball.
No, I hated
Is
it.
it-
What do you mean I liked
Yeah.
it? The
Everyone
hell?
hated that ball. Everyone
Bruv,
hated that ball.
Bruv, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that ball
now.
was terrible. That ball
You
was
sit at your
terrible.
Worst World Cup.
Do you know which?
The worst.
Do you know which actually World Cup ball I actually liked the best was the France '98 one, the Tango.
No, the 2002 Korea
The Brazil
Japan.
one.
Korea
Oh,
one.
the Korea Japan one. Yeah.
The
That
gold,
was so
the
soft.
the
When
gold
you
ball,
headed it, it didn't feel like you were heading a ball. It was beautiful.
the Tango from France '98 was
No.
a good. All right,
Anyway,
Jago,
back to the my front three was exactly identical to Liam's. It was Aguero up
man.
top, Henri on the left, Ronaldo on the right.
I just took some
Good
liberty.
man.
Okay, get over it.
We got.
Hey, who was your Dutch player? Morne?
Sorry?
Did you have a Dutch player?
He
No, I
doesn't have a
didn't
Dutch
actually.
league.
I didn't have a Dutch player. Didn't have a Brazilian.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why I
but
said.
Brazilian either.
Brazilians don't really fare well in the Premier League. Let's be honest.
I was
They're
gonna
great.
put Fernandinho could have made it
Fernandinho?
cheeky, but that's about it. Maybe a cheeky
Gilberto
Fernandinho for
Silva?
banter.
I was
I
gonna
take
say.
Gilberto
Fernandinho
Silva?
over Gilberto Silva.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking Fernandinho over Gilberto Silva easily. That's not even.
So I'll just run through all your teams quickly, and then we can get a little. If you guys have any other teams, you can talk about it quickly. But Marco, you went with the Dane, Great Dane, Pete Schmeichel. Your centre backs was the Serbian Vidic. You went, don't know why, but you went out of Harold. Belgian pick. Your left back was Ireland, Owen. Your right back Brazilian Rafael. Your centre mids Saber Varane, Argentinian, Cesc Fabregas, Spanish, Paul Scholes, English, Cristiano Ronaldo, Portuguese, and then you went Henri and Bergkamp, the French, and the guy from Holland.
Isn't that
Okay.
weird?
Stuart, you went, of course, you went Czech. Then you went Terry, love you for that. English, Serbian, Vidic, left back Risa. Where's Risa from again?
Norway.
Norway, Norwegian. You went with Lauren, the Cameroonian. Roy Keane is your Irish player. I don't know how Keane made it, but anyway. Yaya Toure, Cote d'Ivoire.
I don't know how people have Keane in there. I like him. He's a captain, my guy. But come on, man, there's better ballers.
Kevin De Bruyne, Belgium. Kun Aguero, Argentinian. Bergkamp from Holland, and Henri, French, obviously. Iggs, you went Czech. Don't know why you went Van Dijk as your Dutch. I should have gone him. As your, sorry, not Dutch. Yeah, it is Dutch.
He's Dutch.
Don't know why you went Van Dijk. Company, Belgium. That was a great pick. Owen, Irish. Ivanovic, Serbian. Another great pick. Paul Scholes, English. Yaya Toure, Cote d'Ivoire. David Silva. We spoke about him a lot. Spanish. Henri, Aguero, Ronaldo. French. Argentinian. Portugal. That's quite a strong front line. I think that's the best one. Sorry, I'm just going to put it out there.
Because it's yours. And
That's mine and yours.
Candice, you went to Geo, Spain. I don't know why, but anyway.
Whatever.
Vidic, Serbian, Belgium. That was probably the best. I think that was the best pick for the Belgium company. I know De Bruyne deserves to be there, but sorry, what did you say, Marco?
You would take De Bruyne over, company over De Bruyne as for Belgium pick.
No, that's what I said.
I
I
wouldn't.
didn't think of company. That was a good pick.
Yeah, if you
For a
think
Belgian
about
player.
other positions, yeah, you can
That was a
still
really
fill
good
up
pick.
other positions, other places.
Sean Arisa from Norway. Gary Neville is right back.
The Englishman right in there.
Who put Gary
Christian.
Neville right back?
Me.
Candice.
Oh my god.
He was in our best 11, so now
he
you're
was-
saying he can't be
Yeah,
here?
because everyone else. Oh my god, I'm tired.
You could have, but Candice, you could have used the English
Anyone.
player
I
in the
didn't want-
midfield.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
want to
you
use
put-
English playing in
you
midfield.
You put Cristiano in
Paul
the
Scholes.
midfield
Yeah,
three.
Paul Scholes
she has
over,
something
over,
I really-
Paul
against Scholes
Scholes
for some
over Gary
reason.
Neville.
I really didn't want to use any other right back because they're just weird.
Ronaldo, your Portuguese player. Keane, Irish. Yaya Toure, Cote d'Ivoire. Henri, French. Van Nistelrooy, Dutch, and Aguero, Argentinian. And mine, probably the best looking team, Czech.
Oh yeah, of course.
Czech Republic.
Yeah, gay.
Vidic, Serbian. Lucas Radebe, South African. Best pick of the night.
And you want to
Ash-
mock my Ronaldo in midfield when you pick Lucas?
Nah, that's a joke. That's a joke, man. You
Yeah.
can't play Ronaldo centre midfield.
At least
Ashley
you
Cole.
can
Everyone
get
that's
it.
listening,
I'm not
Everyone
saying
that's
I'm playing
listening,
like in a 4.
Candice decided that, yeah? Guys, get
I'm
onto
playing in like
comments,
a
please.
4-1-2-3
Oh
kind
my
of.
Ashley Cole as my left back, English.
Outside.
I had Aspilicueta as my Spanish as at right back, and Michael Essien, Ghanaian, Yaya Toure, Cote d'Ivoire, Kevin De Bruyne, Belgium, front three, Henri, French, Aguero, Argentinian, Ronaldo, Portuguese. Does any of you have a second team that you want to quickly run through so we can laugh at
Impossible.
quickly?
There's so many dead footballers in the Prem.
Yeah, I do.
I'm all for listening though. There's too many dead footballers. I should be playing.
Go.
Okay. My second team went Van der Sar in goals. Neville.
That's where you use your Dutch. Okay. Go
That's
on.
a good
second
use,
team,
though.
I
That's a
went
good use, though.
Van der Sar. I went Neville at right back. I went Vidic again. I went Rigobert Song from Nigeria. I'm sorry, Cameroon.
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 Yeah, Rigobert Song from Cameroon. Sorry, I went Gavi Heinze from Argentina. I went
I was gonna use Hines, you know.
Argentinian.
Yeah, there's
I
Kun.
went-
You can't put yeah, guys.
It's Kun.
Marco,
I
was your
went-
others? Yeah, go.
I had Vidic and Song, and then I had Heinze. And then my midfield, I went Ruben Neves from Portugal. Then I went Kevin De Bruyne from
De Bruyne,
Then
yeah.
I went to Kevin De Bruyne from Belgium. I went Christian Eriksen from Denmark. Then
Of course
I
you
went,
did.
then I went David Ginola from France.
Oh my god.
Louis Suarez from Uruguay, and then Sadio Mane. But actually, I could actually change Ginola for Salah from Egypt.
Oh, you Tottenham in
So Salah
disguise.
Suarez.
I'd like you to take your best song, to be honest, because I mean the dude has played like 50 games for the Prem.
Yeah.
I could have gone.
But
I could have gone.
You're just finding a diverse level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
come
mean,
on, come.
the thing is, I could have gone Taribo West as well. You just throw in an African player there just to throw a bit of spice.
You have to have
Just
the
to throw a
African
bit-
player.
flavor.
I had a
Just to throw
second
bit of
team as
spice.
well.
Half
I
of the
ran
French-
through. Sorry, go, Candice.
Half of the French just got African flair, so we don't really have to technically pick one.
Yeah, that's true. I had my second team. I had Paolo Gutticini in goal, Italian.
Oh my god.
I had
Wait,
It's
How
Chidi
how
was.
many Italian players are in the Prem? Like, why?
No
What?
one. Liam
There's actually
literally
not,
had
you know.
like
Oh
a
my
mind.
God.
His mind was just blown. Boof. Like he woke up. It was like ping moment.
Nobody,
You know
exactly.
that-
Nobody.
Balotelli played in the
Do you know
Prem?
that? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Zola?
Do you know that? Do you know that you? Marco Materazzi played in the Premier League.
No,
Oh,
Most
yeah.
Italians are like, why do they
Yeah,
want
he
to come
played
to
for
the
Everton.
Everton.
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
you're forgetting
But
about the
most
best
Italians are
Italian.
like, why come? Yeah,
He
why
played at
come
Everton
there
in
when
the
Italian
Premier.
football was so great at that time? They were like,
You are
no
forgetting
time,
about the
thanks.
best playmaker currently, Jorginho.
Oh, please.
Monet.
Please.
Paolo Di
Carry on,
Canio.
Monet. Carry on, Monet.
Um, I
That's because
had.
he just couldn't beat playing in France. I mean, in Italy. No one wanted Paolo Di Canio in Italy.
I had Sammy
He
Happier
actually played in
finish.
Milan.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? He got a bit fascist and angry, and people didn't want him.
I had Sammy Happier finish from Finland. I had Jaap Stam as my Dutch. I don't know why I forgot about
Jaap
company.
Stam.
Yeah.
Jaap Stam, the big Dutchman.
Left back, I had Andy Robertson, Liverpool, Scottish.
Oof.
Right back,
This is a
I
good-
had Antonio Valencia, Ecuadorian.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, Monet, this is great, Monet. Carry on.
You had Thriller at right back. The man used to moonwalk up and down that line. Thriller.
my
from right back.
defensive midfielder, I had Gilberto, Brazilian. Then I had JJ Okocha, Nigerian.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good they named him twice. So
And
good
I had-
they named him twice.
And I had Mikkel Ballack, German.
Oh.
Oh,
I
wait.
forgot about Ballack actually. Yeah.
I wouldn't have put Ballack in my starting, but now it's making me think. Where's all the
This is-
German and
Don't
Italian
think,
players
Liam.
in the Prem? They just stay abroad, man. They just stay
Don't
there.
think.
Well, their own competition's pretty good. That's why they stay there.
Yeah,
Fair
exactly. That's why they
enough.
stay there. Yeah.
What? No
And if
Schweinsteiger?
you're in Germany, you're playing for Bayern Munich. I mean, you could be good for Leverkusen one year, go to the Champions League, and then you're a Bayern Munich player the next year. Or you could be good for Dortmund, go to the Champions League final, and then play for Bayern Munich. Or you could be good
That's
for
so true.
Schalke, and then go to Bayern Munich. You know, that's just how it
Literally,
works.
it's like the feeder club. Everyone's Bayern Munich's feeder club.
Yeah, the whole
exactly.
of the Bundesliga.
But Mikkel Ballack was probably the best German
Yeah, definitely.
in the Premier League.
You think so?
Don't
Yo,
don't
he's
forget
only
PM.
got 5.
Yeah, I think.
It's the best
You
one.
think Ballack was better than Klinsmann in the Premier League?
Yes, he was.
You are a
Yeah.
Tottenham fan. You know that. You are. So
I'm just calling out German
Just
players.
taking
I mean,
You're-
Schweinsteiger didn't exactly just didn't exactly light it up. Marcus Babbel at Liverpool didn't exactly do much either. He was injured half of the time.
Yeah.
Babbel's
So
not
who else at
German. Babbel's not
Who?
German.
Marcus Babbel. Babbel
Marcus
was German,
Babbel is
I think.
German.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he is.
Marcus Babbel was
Dutch.
German.
He's Dutch.
Babbel's
No,
Dutch.
that's Ryan. That's Ryan.
Oh,
That's
Marcus.
Ryan
Oh,
Babbel.
My bad.
Marcus.
Sorry,
Ryan
sorry.
Babbel is Dutch.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
We're
Get
talking
you.
about
My bad.
Marcus
we're
Babbel
talking
was
about old
German.
school. Yeah.
Okay, then you had Dietmar Hamann. Was he really that? He wasn't
I like
better. I mean,
Didi.
it was
Yeah, I
miles
like
better
Didi.
than Hamann.
Ballack was still
So I
better.
mean,
I had Sadio Mane, Senegalese.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Mane.
Mane.
This one's for
Nah, it's still
This
early
one-
though for them lot.
this one's for Candice. Mo Salah, Egyptian,
Oh, there
and
we
then
go. You guys don't
and-
understand. That
Pharaoh.
man is like the most important man in the world in this country.
and then
Everywhere I
you
go, there's just Mo Salah stuff. It drives me insane.
and then I had Luis Suarez, Uruguayan. Anybody else got a second team they want to quickly go through that we can laugh at?
That we can laugh at. That's not cool, bro.
It is a little bit.
Laugh at.
What's
and
next?
by the way,
What is next week?
Do you
I
know?
think
Do you know?
the best German ever to play in the Premier League is Mesut Ozil? I'm just letting you know that.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you have it. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave a like. See you guys next week.